Hello, everyone. Namaste. Welcome. Welcome to our live stream. Welcome to this session, to this moment of connection with me, with the angels, with masters and divine beings, basically. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Maria. It's wonderful to have you here. In this channel, you're going to find tools to just live the best of life, live everything that you're meant to live, return to love, return to yourself, find your inner peace and expand your consciousness. So if that is something that makes sense to you, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell button so you won't miss any of my live streams. And also you can follow me in other social media platforms in case you're interested for more content. You can also join the Beautiful Souls Tribe, which is a newsletter where you're going to receive angel messages every week and discounts and just beautiful things that will enlighten you throughout your journey. Okay. But for now, welcome. We're going to be talking today about the energies of January 2022. I'm going to be bringing forward the messages from the angels and and all divine beings, other divine beings, to humanity, to us, things that we need to know for the first month of the year. So, welcome to those of you who are here live with me. Let me just see who is here. Mahesh, hello, my dear, welcome. So yeah, we're heading towards the end of the year now. We're just about to start January, right? A whole new year. And there's something very important that I need to talk to you about, which is this energy that is coming through as well in the month of January. So, hey, Tony, you're here. Welcome. So basically, I was talking about this on my Instagram today, and the angels actually, this was such a strong energy that they actually asked me to talk to you guys about this. Now, as you know, since you're here, you probably know it, but we are going through a moment of ascension, right? Gaia is ascending. Last year, we had in December last year, we were talking about the new age starting, and so much is shifting and changing in such a fast way. The vibrations, the collective consciousness, there's so much going on. There's so much coming to the surface. We're all feeling it, right? In one way or another, we're all feeling it. But one thing that is really important for you to understand when we're talking about ascension, when we're talking about growth, spiritual growth, and consciousness expansion, we are talking about free will at the same time. The angels really want you to remember that you will go through a process of evolution, of growth, if you want to, if you choose to do so. It is in your hands. And what they want you to understand is that this is not about just waiting for things to happen. This is not about expecting that tomorrow everything is going to be different. That once you enter 2022, life is different. It won't be. But it can be if you want it, if you want to make it different. So again, I was talking about this today because I've been receiving messages because right now we are going to the next year, and I know that our Instagrams and our YouTube channels, they are flooded with videos with all these predictions for next year. And personally, honestly, and I invite you to start understanding this as well, but please be very careful about about what you're looking for, about these predictions, because, well, talking about future is a 3D mindset. And the 3D mindset is grounded in fear. Because when you start to evolve and when you start to ascend, there's no such thing as time anymore. You don't think about the future. You don't think about the past. You live in the now. So please remember that you have your free will and you get to choose what you're looking for, which way you're going. If what you're watching or what you're reading is making you feel fearful, remember that that's what you're choosing for yourself, to vibrate in fear. Because just today I received a message from this girl and she was desperate. That's the problem, because people start feeding the fear and they get completely lost in it and they get completely taken by it. She was in so much fear because she watched a video on YouTube of a lady that was saying that in 2022, the angels and the ascended masters, they are abandoning us. They are just not helping humanity anymore. They're not going to even be here on earth anymore because we are on probation and they're not going to do anything. And oh my God, like that is such a fear mentality. And it all comes back to your free will. It all comes back to what you're choosing for yourself. If you are choosing to experience a 2022 without angels, in fear, completely lost, living in hell, the apocalypse happening, you will experience it. No doubt about it. But if you choose to experience it with consciousness, if you choose to experience it from a higher vibration, nothing of this will be real. Because you will be experiencing the things that you are vibrating on. Let me just do this. So when we're talking about ascension, 3D, 4D, 5D, it's about choice. It's about conscious choices. You know, if you keep on watching, for example, if you follow me and you do, like, you meditate and you learn about the angels and you receive Reiki or whatever you do. But if you're doing this and if for 1 second or, like, a few minutes, you watch a video about someone that is triggering fear inside of you and you choose to feed that fear and to get into desperation and to believe it, everything you were doing until now when it comes to Reiki, meditation, angels, angel cards, whatever, is gone. Because with your free will at that moment, you chose to let it all go. You chose to be in fear. You chose to believe in fear instead of love, in fear instead of light. In 2022 is going to be all about this. It's going to be, our free will is going to be so important. It's going to be so rooted in the whole year. And you guys probably know it. Things are coming to the surface. Fears are coming to the surface. We are facing our fears now. And that's where the free will comes through. That's where the ascension process with each individual being happens. When you experience your fear, And then you get to choose if you're going to stay in it, if you're going to believe it, if you're going to vibrate in it, if you're going to get into desperation, or if you're going to choose to let it go and to choose peace, to choose love through your choice, through your free will. So we are changing in a very fast way. But the universe is never going to change, is never going to take away the free will, our power of choice. You will experience a better life. You will experience a better world, a 5D perhaps experience on Earth, if you choose to. And what do I mean by it? I'm not saying, okay, I choose it. I want to experience 5D. I want to go in that direction. But what are you doing about it? Are you taking care of your energy? Are you taking care of your fears? Are you taking care of your traumas? Are you choosing to expand your consciousness? Or you are exactly the same person you were since you started 2021? And do you want to be that person in 2022? I don't want to be the same one that is talking to you here right now. I want to end my 2022 in a completely different place, being a completely different person than who I am now. But I know that I will only get there if I do the work, if I choose to let go of what no longer serves me as a conscious being. So again, you get to choose what you're going to be watching. You get to choose what you're going to be reading. You get to choose what you're going to be listening. It's your choice. Remember that we are, I think 70% water, if I'm not mistaken. And you need to remember this because, when we're talking about sound healing, for example, what does it do? You have all those beautiful instruments that through their vibration, our body, our energy shifts, our, physical body even, it all changes. It starts to be in alignment. We start to vibrate higher through sound healing. But it's energy. The same happens with any other kind of music. For example, if you're listening to music that holds a very low vibration, those terrible lyrics, it's the same as the sound healing instruments, but you're not vibrating in light. You start to vibrate in those energies, in that anger, in those judgments, in that criticism, in that separation, in that fear. So one of the most important things you need to bring with yourself for the first month of the year is how conscious are you, is how much of your awareness are you bringing into your actions. It's not just about knowing, it's about doing it, living it. In January, we are being connected with the first ray of the divine light, which is the ray of power. And it's perfect because it's the first ray, the first month. It's just perfect. And in this ray, we have Archangel Michael with us. So basically, Michael is going to be with us throughout the month of January, helping us to regain our power. The first ray is about power, and that's what Michael wants for us, to remember that we are powerful beings, that we have it all on our hands. Our free will is our true power. We get to choose. The universe cannot choose it for us. He's smiling. He's showing me, They cannot do, for example, you play a low vibrational song, but then they keep on putting a higher vibrational one, on the radio. They cannot do that. When you keep on playing and playing that song, but just another one comes through, they can't change it. They cannot do it, right? It's your choice. You are the one who's going there and hitting play. You are the one who's going there and watching that video. You are the one who's going there and watching that TV show or the news, especially. You have the power. So get back your power. That's what he wants. Get back your power and use it for your benefit. Use it for your growth. Because you can do it. You can experience whatever you want. You can experience a shift. You can experience a new life. Only if you choose to. And then again, it's not about choosing like, okay, it's not like this. I prefer this than that. I prefer to be happy and peaceful instead of fearful. It's not about preference. It's about what are you choosing? What are you doing with yourself, with your energy? Where are you placing your vibration? What are you allowing your energy to vibrate on? Because everything we watch, everything we see, everything we hear, everything we read, we start to become that, because it's all energy. We are energy. Whatever we get in contact with, it mixes it up with us. So starting in January, start to be more conscious when it comes to the things you're choosing for yourself, for your life, for your well-being, he says. He also talks about the importance of looking within. So January, the energy is going to be calling us to look within and to see you as you truly are. Because when you remember who you are, when you see yourself as a divine being, then there's nothing to fear. There's no future and no past. You remember how beautiful you are. And if you think about this now, just think about your body, even your physical body. The perfection of this, the whole universe that exists here within you, within us, that each and every single little piece of us, of our physical body, is so perfectly done and so perfectly connected with one another in a way that makes us alive. That everything works perfectly here. That is so divine. That is just so perfect, and that is who you are. And that's what Michael says. It's time to remember that. It's time to come back home. It's time to see your light, to honor that, to know that. Because when we choose these lower vibrations, we are like harming ourselves in a way. We're causing harm to us, because we are choosing to bring that attack energy, that low energy into ourselves. You're not taking care of this divine being that you are. You're actually attacking it with really bad stuff. So look at you and understand that you deserve better, that you deserve more. And yes, of course, good and bad, it's part of human life. It's going to exist always on earth. Positive and negative. But you choose. You choose which way, which path you want to go. You choose what you're watching. You choose what you're looking for. If you watch a video that in any way triggers fear in you, get away from it. Close it. Don't watch it. Don't allow that energy to take over you, to find space inside of you to ground, to stick to your energy. Don't do that to yourself. It's your choice. For example, me personally, this past months, I've been unfollowing a lot of people that I used to follow before, that I was always admiring them as very spiritual people and things like this. But they were not resonating with me anymore, because I've seen that they started posting so many negative stuff about the things that are going on right now, causing more fear. I was feeling like, oh my gosh, like feeling guilty in a way, feeling fearful. And I was like, you know what? No, I don't deserve this. That's not for me anymore. So it's really about choices with awareness and with consciousness and with what you want for yourself. Don't take everything you read and everything you watch as the main truth. Nobody holds the truth but yourself. You are the only one who knows the truth. And the only way to know the truth is through your feelings, is through how you feel about things, about life, about yourself. For example, even here, if this is resonating, if this is helping you feel, inspired in a way or conscious in a way, good for you. If it's not, you don't need to be here. Follow what resonates with you. Look at yourself. Learn to listen. Learn to listen to you. Learn to listen to who you are and to this divine being that lives inside of you. Don't allow your heart to close because of other people. As Michael says, don't give away your power. Don't give your power to other people, into other people's hands. Don't allow people to cause you fear. Don't allow people to trigger guilt inside of you, or envy even, or judgment. Don't do that. Don't give away your power. You choose what you want, who you want to follow, who you want to watch. Remember this, guys. And then again, he continues the message, and he talks about, he brings through roses and the importance of opening your heart in January for the year to start. Actually, he's saying now to enter 2022 with an open heart, flourishing, vibrating in love, vibrating in who you truly are. Because again, lower vibrations such as fear, judgment, criticism, arguments, anger, they all shut our hearts. Separation, he's saying. Separation is so important, because separation is so rooted in judgment. And this is getting so strong right now because of all the shifts that are happening. So, it's just unbelievable to see it. Because of the vaccines, because of government, because of, I don't know, I'm more conscious than you, I'm better than you, I'm more spiritual than you. This whole separation, is happening now. But that's not how it's meant to be. It's meant to be connecting. We're meant to be looking at one another and respecting one another. I talked a lot about this year with you guys, and you know it, right? In my previous live streams. What do you choose? What are you choosing? Are you choosing to feed your ego so you feel better than someone else because I have taken the vaccine and you haven't, so I'm better than you, or the other way around? Or my president's better than yours, or whatever it is. That's ego. You need that. You need to feel better. You need to feel higher than someone. That's 3D. So if you want to evolve, if you want to expand, get away from it. Be you. Return to you. Open your heart. Vibrate in love. Have compassion and understanding towards others. January is really important to do that. Because just as he was showing me, the month of January, it kind of is like a bell. You ring the bell, and right after you ring it, the noise, right, the sound is very loud, and then it starts to fade away slowly. And January is exactly that. The energy you ring your bell in January is gonna, in a way, perpetuate. It's gonna go through the rest of the year until it dissipates in the end of the year, so it can ring the bell again. So what are you choosing? Which bell are you choosing to ring? Because as he says here in the message, we are, right? So beyond the ordinary. We are so much more than we think we are. So much more. You're not just anybody. You're not just nothing. You're not just whatever. No, you are a divine being. And again, whenever you forget that, look at your body and understand how perfect it is. You don't need to even look outside. Find inside of you, see yourself, look at your hands. The perfection of everything that is just on your hands is here. The drawings and the lines and everything. You are so much more than you think you are. And that's what they want you to remember. The angels, Archangel Michael, he wants you to remember that you're more than you think you are. And when you remember that, there's nothing to fear, because you know you are a divine being. Because you know that you are capable of changing, of evolving, of getting to where you belong, getting back to where you belong. Take back your power. Take back your power. Allow your hearts to open. Look within. Understand your vibration. Understand yourself. Self-knowledge is extremely important. Self-understanding, self-awareness. It's not about others. It's not about what other people are saying. It's not about what other people believe. It's about you. What do you believe? What are you choosing? Together with Archangel Michael, we have the Ascended Master El Moria, because he also is in charge of the first ray of power. And El Moria also brings a lot about this energy of the heart chakra, of opening it, vibrating in love and returning to where you belong, and understanding that through you is the only way to experience something different outside. Because if you choose to vibrate in love, in peace, if you choose to remember who you are and return to that place, to your core energy, then you're going to start pouring this also around you. And once you pour it around you, you're vibrating in it, then of course what you're going to be experiencing is this light. And the same, of course, the same applies to lower energies. If you are vibrating in it, that's what's on your path. This is what he's showing me. Imagine yourself in a road, okay, in a path. And you have this gigantic bubble of light around you, okay? Gigantic. And that bubble of light vibrates in the energy you're choosing to vibrate now. So as you walk, the only thing you can see is what is inside that bubble, because it's just so expensive, right? So as you walk, the only thing you can see and experience through that path is what's inside that bubble. Meaning that if you're vibrating in fear, that's what's inside the bubble. So you keep on moving, and as you walk, you bring that bubble of fear with you, and that bubble of fear is your experience. You know what I mean? The same happens if you are inside a bubble of love or of light, of peace, inside your true self. Then you're going to see it. You're going to see light. You're going to experience something different. But I want to pull a card as well, just to bring another message from El Moria to see what else he wants to say about this. It's here. Remembrance. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul in body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. Remembering who you are. Remember who you are. If you remember who you are, if you choose to, because you're not your fears, you're so much more than that. If you remember who you are, if you remember that angels do exist, that you have thousands of angels right now with you, helping you, that you're so much loved, that you're so perfect inside of you, that everything was created with such beautiful care for you to be here and for you to be you. If you remember that, then you're coming back home. Then you're returning to yourself. And then you can move through life with grace. Through, as he says, you can move with grace and in grace throughout your life. It's really a matter of conscious awareness. And then again, it's about what you're choosing. Because I have two more archangels here. I have first Raphael, and he's talking about the fact that we need to understand that this applies to every area of our lives as well. This also applies to what you're choosing when it comes to your health, to what you're choosing when it comes to what you're eating, to what you're drinking. It's your choice. You are the one who puts that inside of you, right? Because what you eat is what you become as well. The vibration of what you're eating is what you turn into. What are you eating? What are you choosing to eat? Are you choosing very low vibrational food or a higher vibrational food? Because 2022 is a year of growth. And in order for us to get into that energy, we have to bring ourselves there through the things that we are doing. So what are you eating? What are you choosing to eat? Make this commitment of changing your diet even during the next year. Think about your energy. Think about your vibration. Think about your life. Think about your light. Keep your light bright. Don't shut your heart. And then I have Archangel Shamuel here as well. And Shamuel brings in the fact that you also choose your relationships. Not your mom and your dad, because that's so contract, your family, but your partners and your friends and even your boss, because if you're in a company where you have that boss, you choose to be there, right? You chose to be with that person. You chose to have that person with you. You are choosing to have that person. Even if that person is damaging you, is, making you feel bad and sad and hurting you in a way. You choose it. You are choosing to be there. You chose that person. So you also have the power to choose differently now. Remember who you are and how much you deserve. Don't do this to yourself. It's time to set yourself free from the fear. to work, actively work on yourself, on your energy, on shifting the vibration, on returning home. We're all returning home if we want to go through that path, unless you want to stay, right? But it's important. January, start January with power, with love. Start to look at what you're connecting with. Don't allow yourself to vibrate in lower vibrations right now. Again, if it's, if for 1 second it's making you feel bad, fearful, negative in any way, guilty, close it, change the channel, unfollow that person, because you deserve better. You deserve to feel fulfilled. You deserve to feel yourself. But then again, it's your choice. Please remember that. Oh my gosh, the energy is so strong, you guys. Let me just see what you're saying. Thanks for the advice on the prediction. 70%, right? Yeah. Let me see, Sarah. Yes. Do you think it's still okay to think your body is perfection and still want to lose weight? Sarah, I do think, wanting to lose weight, you need to understand where you're coming from. Why do you want to lose weight? If it's just because, you want to be healthier and you want to feel, just more active, perhaps, then it's a healthy choice. But if you're choosing to lose weight because you don't accept your body, or because you reject your body in a way, or you don't like your body, or you think you are ugly, or you're comparing yourself with others, or you're feeling like you're not good enough, then it's completely different. Then it's not about, then you don't get the fact that your body's perfection. You know what I mean? Then you need to work on that. You need to work on reconnecting with you and loving you first, so you can lose weight. You can lose weight in a natural way, in a healthy way. Yeah, because if you come from judgmental energy when it comes to losing weight, then you can't go straight into the losing weight part. You have to work on the judgments as well, because the energy that is causing the overweight is the judgments. You know what I mean? You have again, self-awareness, observe yourself and understand where you're coming from when it comes to losing weight. Why? What are the reasons behind it? And it's okay if the reasons, again, it's okay if the reasons are, because you don't accept yourself, or you don't accept your body, you don't like your body. It's okay. The fact that you observe this and that you acknowledge this is wonderful, because most people don't do that. And if you manage to get to that point to understand yourself, for example, I want to lose weight because I don't like my body, it's okay. It's okay. Just go ahead and start working on that self-acceptance together with the losing weight program. But self-acceptance needs to come together. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's really about looking within and choosing to go on a path that resonates with you. Active choices. Not just I prefer this or I want that. It's about what you're doing with your energy, because you can never vibrate higher if you're not doing anything about it. You can never experience a better life if you're not choosing to change, to be different. If you think the problem is outside, is in the world and not in you. If you're expecting that everything is going to be gone suddenly out of the blue, maybe one day, I hope one day things will change. No, that's not going to happen. Sorry, but it won't happen. Things are only going to change when you choose. when you choose to change, when you choose to feel different, when you make better choices for yourself, not expecting that people will make better choices for you. You have to make better choices for you. You have to learn when it's not good for you, when it's not healthy for you, when it's not positive for you. You have to learn when to look at your fears, to open your heart, to love yourself, to love others for who they are. It's okay. We're not, in the end of the day, there's no right or wrong. We're all one. We all come from the same place. We're all going to the same place. So let other people be and just be yourself. Just choose what uplifts you and not what, puts you down and, just keeps you on the ground, without feeling good. Pay attention to what you are cultivating. Be careful with this, because right now, especially when it comes to spirituality, there's so much going on. That's what these shifts are doing. This evolution is doing. This 3D to 4D to 5D is doing. The fear is coming to the surface, and people are choosing to be separated. People are choosing to, are choosing fear. So pay attention to what you are choosing, because both, that's what Michael shows me. We have both of these boats waiting for us. The one with consciousness, the one with awareness, with love, and the one with separation, with ego, with fear. They're both available, they both exist, and you get to choose which one you're going through your choices, through your actions. What are you choosing for yourself? Don't do this to yourself. Don't damage your energy. Don't damage your vibration. Because as I mentioned, it doesn't matter. You can do Reiki every day of your life, but then if you choose to vibrate in fear, to believe in everything that is causing you fear, to judge people, and then Reiki is not doing anything. So it's really about opening your heart and returning to yourself, taking back your power and understanding that you have free will. The angels cannot change the music on the radio for you. The angels cannot change the channels of your TV for you. The angels cannot stop a video you're watching. They can't. It's your choice. And then again, please remember, and this, please keep this in your heart. If by any chance you listen that someone is saying the angels are abandoning you, get away from it, please. Please get away from it. Okay, guys, this is really powerful stuff. Wow. Yeah, 2022 is a year of evolution, of more growth for us, but more love, more light, more connection with ourselves. And January brings this. It's the beginning of all of this. It's the bell. It's the opening of the roses, the opening of the heart, the remembrance of your true self, of your power, of your light. It's the beginning of a new journey, you guys. But you have to believe it and you have to choose it. If your plans are to be the same as you are now or as you were this year, it's going to be the same. So choose to evolve. Choose to raise your vibration. Choose to be near those that uplift you and not that, cuts you off. Okay? Remember this. Oh my gosh, this energy. Let me see what you're saying. Your words are beautiful. Yes, it makes sense. Okay, cool. I'm glad, Sarah. Anyway, my lovelies, I think that's what I have for you for January. Very beautiful energies. I need to breathe. It's so strong. So remember, in January we have mainly Archangel Michael and Master El Moria. Oh, also the other angels as well. But the main energy is rooted in their vibration with power, with your free will, with your inner light. Yeah, powerful thing. It's a powerful month. It's a powerful moment to be on Earth. Actually, it's a very special moment. It's a very special time to be here. We chose to be here, and just for that, you should be proud of yourself because it's not easy, right? There's so much going on, but still, our soul chose to be here, and because our soul chose to be here, it means we can do it. It means we are so good at it. We are so powerful because we can go through this. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. So interesting. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it. That's all I have. I just want to mention a few things before I go. Um, this is the last week for you guys to join my Patreon sessions. I have Reiki with Angel Healing there every week. Also, angel messages, channel messages, affirmations every week. So, this is the last week to join the sessions happening in January. We're going to have 5 sessions in January. And also, this is the last week for you to join the Angelic Inspirations, which is a new work I'm doing with the angels where you receive your own angel messages every week, your own angel readings, inspirations every week. Okay, I have just a few spots available now. And these are the last days to join in case you want. It's all in the link down below. Make sure you join also the Beautiful Souls Tribe. It's the newsletter where I send these inspirations every week to also help you on your journey of ascension, of expansion. So join. It's going to be wonderful to have you there. And what else did I want to say? Another thing I want to mention, I'm going to have a couple of changes in my work when it comes to delivering it. As you guys know, I speak English and Portuguese, and my work is done in both languages. But this year, it was just really hard for me to do everything, in double because I do everything by myself. I don't have any help from anyone. And doing everything in English and in Portuguese was really, really like a lot. So I decided I'm going to do some changes when it comes to that. My YouTube channel is going to go back to English only. So I'm going to do all my videos only in English now here again. The things in Portuguese, the videos, I will probably upload the things for them in the podcast. But for you guys here, it's going to be on YouTube and also in the podcast. Even this session today, I'm planning to upload it to the podcast. So if you guys perhaps want to listen to the podcast, it's going to be there. Yeah, so YouTube channel is going to be in English. My Instagram, I'm going to start posting in both languages in one post only. And also on my Instagram stories, I'm going to be either recording the video in English or in Portuguese, and then I will do the subtitles, the captions in the other language there. But yeah, I just wanted to mention this so you guys can understand a little bit if you see some of these changes coming up. And then again, as I mentioned, I'm glad that I'm changing. I'm always going to be changing, you guys. I'm not the kind of person who stays the same. I even had people kind of criticizing me in the past because of this, because they started following me when I was doing something in a certain way, and when I changed, they didn't like it. But if you don't like the fact that I changed the way I do things, I am so sorry. Maybe this is not the place for you as well, because I'm always changing. That's part of evolution. That's part of growth. I have to follow what I'm being called to do, and I always do that, always. So, yeah. Anyway, let me see what you're saying here. Hello. Whenever I come, you're always about to go. Oh, sorry, Anisha. Thank you, my dear. Have a look at the video once it's over. It's a very beautiful message today. Hello, hello. Hi, Pavitra. Good, thank you. So, anyway, you guys, I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for being here with me this year. And today, whoever is live with me, whoever is watching it later, make sure you drop me a comment down below so I know you have watched it. If it's resonating, drop me some emojis or something so I know who is watching. Yeah, and then again, just make sure you join the Beautiful Souls Tribe because I will send a message there for the new year. But I'm sending you now all my love and my heart and light to your 2022. And all I wish you, I mean, the only thing I wish you all for your 2022 is consciousness, okay? Is for you to be conscious. Because with consciousness, we can change everything. We do everything in a different way. So I truly hope that you guys open your consciousness and that you manage to finish your 2022 in a completely different place than where you are now, in a much better place than where you are now. Conscious place. Okay, I'm sending you all my love again. Thank you for being here, and I wish you a wonderful continuation of this week and a beautiful month of January ahead of you as well, and a beautiful 2022. Okay, if you need me, I'm always here. Don't forget that. You can always write me. Yeah, we're always connected and we are one. That's the way I see it. So there's no separation between us. Count on me if you need me. Okay, take good care of yourselves, you guys. Love yourselves more than ever. Make better choices for you because you're worthy. And yeah, that's all I have. Let me just see. The best for the changes keep changing too. Everybody does. Yes, Anisha. Some recognize, some don't. Yeah, that's how it is. We don't change for other people, we change for us. Anyway, I'm sending you love and light. Thank you for being here, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shanti, 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 and namaste.